Earlier today, I made a video celebrating Abraham Lincoln's birthday, and I featured the ever so really cool Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln at Disneyland, the earlier show, because they've redone it a few times, but the earlier one was really good. And luckily, this guy is hosting it at this channel if you want to check it out. And yeah, it turns out if you want to see the modern one, the newest one, and you want to go to Disneyland, oh, are you going to pay? And are you going to pay through the nose? Disneyland announces increase in ticket prices, passes the $200 mark. Now, the $200 is actually for the Park Hopper Pass. Disneyland raised the ticket prices on Tuesday, Abraham Lincoln's birthday. It's no way to celebrate Lincoln. Lincoln is lower it to $5, breaking the $200 mark for some one-day, two-park tickets for the first time, less than a year after Anaheim, California Park opened the absolute bomb, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the bomb. The park also unveiled a new 5-tier system based on peak days and seasons. And as Tim Pool would say, it's complicated. I'll read through it just for the information, and then we'll move on. For off-peak days, a one-day park ticket will remain $104. Oh, because that's such a bargain. Don't forget, it costs a fortune to park, and don't even start with how much it costs to eat there. But on weekends or holidays, for example, parkgoers will now have to pay up to 5% more, with prices ranging from $114 to $154 on the highest days. Fox 11 in LA reported. Okay, and then here's the Hopper passes. Oh, it's just scary. I'll let you read more about that if you want to get into detail. The point is Disney just keeps raising the prices. Now, last year they had lower attendance, but they made more money, and this is how they do it. Disneyland is starting to imitate the theater business, which is nobody's going to the freaking theater, but they're making more money because the handful that are still going are being excised to just painful degrees, to which it's going to all collapse. Now, I'm not saying Disneyland's going to collapse, but it does show that everything that is Walt Disney is dead. Iger has let alcohol into the park. Walt, that was one of the main reasons he built Disneyland as a theme park, was so that he could take his daughters to a place where they could be in a family environment and not be surrounded by anybody with alcohol on their breath and all the rest of the stuff. Well, Iger dumped that last summer. So now you've got that. You've got these insane ticket prices, so that basically you either save forever or you're the elitist of the elite. I'm talking to you, drunk 3PO. I'm talking to you, Mr. Elitist of the Elite, drunk 3PO. You know who you are. Disneyland raises the prices on some tickets and annual passes, introduces expanded tier ticketing. Yeah, this is the local version of the story. And it's just sad that they would do that. And you can see the multiple tiers here. It's the same story that was carried over on the other news outlet. It's just, if you really wanted to enjoy Disneyland with your family, you're looking at near $1,000 now. And again, if you compare that to the movie theater experience, with tickets being between $10 and $15, you're looking at a couple of $100 to spend. It's like, wow. Who knew people were making that much money? But obviously people are. But mercy, that is some seriously expensive entertainment, which it was never intended to be. Disneyland, when Disneyland opened on July 18th, 1955, no, it didn't open on July 17th. July 17th was the presser day. July 18th it opened to the public. It was $1 to get in. $1 in 1955. Oh my, how the times have changed. And I didn't look to see if they said it this time, but every other year when they've raised the prices, it always ends with, well, because we can. We can just keep raising it, and the people just keep coming. Yeah, I suppose. But it's not the family crowd that it used to be. And it's because now the family crowd that is coming, they're either rich or they just had to save for an abundantly long time. It's sad what has happened. So anyways, there's your information. Disneyland has raised prices again on the tickets and the annual passes, now surpassing over $200 if you want the Hopper. So you can go to Disney's California Adventure, which pretty much has nothing to do with California anymore. But that was always a bizarre idea, to put a little California inside of California. The reason that you can do New York, and the Paris stuff and all the things like that in Las Vegas is because it's not in Las Vegas. It was laughable that they built a little California inside of California. But everything that was in California Adventure when it first opened up that was California, it's almost all gone. Almost all of it. And it's terrible, too, in the sense that the mural that they had outside that said California, oh, God, it was beautiful. And they just tore it down and grinded up the tiles. But that's Disney for you, isn't it? Just like Star Wars, we're going to grind it up and turn it into tiles for the bathroom. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this to stay up to date on some Disney stuff and definitely political stuff and movie stuff, boy, is this the channel for you. If not, well, we're just glad you stopped by, and we hope you have a wonderful afternoon or evening or morning.